Welcome to Decent News, where we, the developer-loving team at Decentology, bring you real answers to real questions from real developers who are just getting started with decentralized and blockchain development. The Decentology team interacts and engages with developers in a number of areas, such as Twitter, Twitter Spaces, Discord, office hours, and more. In this segment, we review some of the most popular questions that our team members hear from developers in these channels. And this week, we've got something special for you. We've lined up the one and only Jacob Tucker to provide an in-person response to a Twitter question. All right, so today we are here answering a question from Twitter. In this specific instance, it's coming from Sean, the Tech T-Rex. And so we like to respond to developers anything about Web3, decentralized, NFTs, and today's question is about DAOs. So Sean, the Tech T-Rex has asked, okay, now I'm sort of understanding what DAOs are. Question though, who sets the actual purpose of the DAO? Like who says this is what we are as a group and we do this specific thing? Is there like a founder role or something? So I have invited Jacob Tucker on, who is a flow programming god and also a Decentology member, but most importantly, he has recently founded and created a DAO. So who better to answer this question than Jacob? So Jacob, who sets the actual purpose of a DAO? Can you speak to that and let us know?
Yeah, Sean, the Tech T-Rex, thank you for asking that question. Yeah, so I could speak to this a little bit because like Clint said, I recently just founded the Emerald City DAO. And I would say, yes, there is a founder role in a DAO, and that is because you need someone that has the vision initially, right? So when the DAO is just getting going, you need a founder to tell people, you know, what are the tasks to schedule meetings, sort of like the administrative stuff. However, over time, that founder role sort of transitions to almost a community lead role in which multiple people can come up and sort of assume that role and help lead different organizations within the DAO. So to answer your question more directly, yes, there are founder roles because you need someone that has that vision directly, and so it's not so disorganized, but that can evolve over time to include more people and help people contribute in the DAO.
Awesome. So do you have any advice for someone who may be looking to create their own DAO?
Yep. So one piece of advice I would have is when you start your DAO, you will have the ideas, you will have the vision. And so you need to communicate that clearly to people that are joining the DAO. But the most crucial thing, in my opinion, is when people join the DAO, you ask them, why did they join? And what are your interests? And through that, you can sort of help them get to a place they need to be within the DAO. And, when people start to take up tasks, you can, see what they're interested in and maybe start sort of leaving breadcrumbs for people to take up leadership positions. And then they will almost become your community leaders within the DAO and help you, the founder, have some directional goals in your community.
Awesome. Well, Jacob, we appreciate you taking time to answer a question here on Decent News.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you, Clint, for having me on.
Yes, sir. We'll see you. Thanks for joining us and providing that response, Jacob. And that's it. Thanks for tuning in to this week's Decent News. And if you have questions that you want answers to regarding decentralized development, blockchain, or Web3, then first ask yourself, is this a decent question? And if it is, then feel free to share it with us on any social channel, and we'll do our best to respond, and maybe, just maybe, your question will end up right here on Decent News. Signing off, I'm Clint Patterson.